Well, hello everybody. I'm back. I'm here. I don't know what's going on. I'm still coughing. Things are off and on. So I was like, you know what? Let's just start with the chill stream, see if we can play a game, see if we can do that, or see if I've got to just log off and call it a night because I'm hoping not. Of course, I am joined here by Janaya. Come here. Come here. Everyone wants to see you. Yeah, I know. I know, girl. Everyone will want to see you. Like usual. Come here, girl. Come here. Yeah. Who's a good girl? Whoa, jeez. My arm does not bend that way, girl. Cinder is sick? I'm always sick, Cthulhu. I don't know what's going on. Things are always up and down. Like last weekend, I was visibly ill. Now I have an off and on cough. It doesn't bug me all the time, but it's still ongoing, and it's talking seems to aggravate it a little bit. So that's why I say I don't know if I'm going to be able to last, but we'll find out. Hi. One more? One more? You want one more? Yeah. Okay. Good girl. Oh, Cthulhu, I hope you're doing well. Like I said, I'm up and down. I'm hoping by next weekend I'm much better, but it sucks because I get a couple days where I can stream and I can have fun with everyone, maybe play some video games, and then right now I just can't enjoy it the way I want to, which is a shame. You know, I'm trying to drink some tea, trying to do some things here and there, just get them done. Still trying to make videos, and you know, I got to take a little bit more breaks in between because I start getting winded from it or start coughing fits. It's strange. It's strange. You know, it's not normal, but of course, this is what happens when you have a weakened immune system. Everything affects you 3 times worse, and it lasts longer and does things. It's really dumb. Okay. Well, Cthulhu, how are you doing? I don't know if you saw the videos today. I put out 2 videos. One on how Nightcrawler is being rewritten. No longer the child of why can't I think of his name? He's no longer the child of a teleporting devil. He's the child of a lesbian couple, which is interesting. Saw the vids, commented you like them. Oh yeah. I see a lot of comments lately, Cthulhu. I see a lot of things come through. It's weird. Comments and videos, my videos seem to have like a 2-day lag on them. So I'll put them up on the channel, and it's like it's in subscriber mode only. And then 2 days later, when the week comes, the videos pick up throughout the week. It's not like the instant, you know, you put out a video, it hits the algorithm and goes skyrockets to the moon and then falls off. No, videos right now are they stay dormant for a couple days and then the cycle starts. And it's really strange. Days where I put out 2 videos compared to 1 video, you know, it's just a weird influx of how YouTube sees them in the algorithm, and it just moves them along. And I never know what video it's going to pick up, and I never know which one it's not going to pick up. It's kind of strange in that sense. Like, the physical video games are dead. I put this out on the 28th, which is, what is this, 5 days ago now? Yeah, 5 days ago. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 days ago, I put out a video on physical video games are dead, and it just hit the algorithm today. Like, it got up to, what is it, 90 views yesterday, and now it's at 350 views. I don't get how YouTube works. Videos, you know, it's not a natural flow anymore to just making content. They get picked up in the algorithm. I'm doing something right where everything down the line hits the algorithm, but it takes time to do it. But so that's the way things are. Oh my God. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean about talking. All of a sudden it's starting to come up. YouTube pretty terrible nowadays. Okay, give me a minute here. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. There's something else going on. I'm hoping it doesn't turn into like bronchitis or something. But those types of things do happen to me now and again, which sucks. I can't have any more antibiotics for like another year because the last bout of antibiotics I had actually killed my insides really bad. So I just have to like naturally fight everything, which sucks. But it means that when I do get sick, things last longer. Oh boy. So many things. So many things out there. YouTube, yeah. Maz, that's why I'm on Twitch, lots of Cthulhu. But hey peeps, hello Maz. Maz, you beat Clayton in. You're here much before Clayton. Clayton usually doesn't show up for like a half an hour. So Maz, you got a long time before Clayton shows up. Hope you're doing well, Maz. Things are okay here, I guess. Oh, so in Cyberpunk, I'm at a point where it's like cutscene after cutscene. So I'm not sure if you guys want to see that stuff. Where she takes an ice bath. I kind of paused the game and stopped it there. Because it's really heavy storyline, it seems. So we could dive back into Cyberpunk. I did pick up Red Dead Redemption 2 while it was on sale, so I could dive into that. I've never played Red Dead Redemption, but I know it's one of the better games out there. I kind of want to play Skyrim, but I really want to get the Novelist mod system working with it. But it just because I have a the what is it, the GOG copy of Skyrim, it doesn't work properly, so it sucks. Rope bunny those men, Cindy. What? So the question is, what do you do with terrible ads on YouTube? They are awful game ads and feel like scams. What do you do with them? You ignore them. Generally, that's why people run ad block. But, you know, YouTube's cracking down on that. Rope bunny those men, Cindy, in Red Dead Redemption 2. Rope bunny those men. What the hell do you mean by that, Mass? You know, I have to admit, I've barely watched anything to do with Red Dead Redemption 2. The only thing I know about would have been an epic rant if they went that route, but instead, what is it, G4 TV with Frost went into women in gaming rant, and even though they teed up Red Dead Redemption 2, that's the only thing I really know the game, other than it's a Rockstar title. It's got the open worldness, much like Grand Theft Auto coming out. Grand Theft Auto 6 looks like they're coming out. Red Dead Secret Lair, yep. You can tie people up with rope in the game. Oh, nice. So you can hog tie them. Hog tie them down. Oh boy. We know Maz is all about the whips and chains and ropes and things like that. So, yeah, I guess like you hog tie him down. Okay, Red Dead Redemption 2. Do I need to worry about nudity in the game? That's a legitimate question nowadays, especially when they add jiggling physics, when they add a penis to a game that jiggles when you are in the character creation models. Maz, is that something you want to see in your games? I know you want, okay, Maz, this is what I'm picturing for Maz. She, instead of Baldur's Gate 3, she wants a game like Magic Mike. Right? The hit Vegas show, Magic Mike becomes Baldur's Gate 3. With all the jiggle physics of your crotch. Baldur's Mike 3. Yes. Baldur's Mike 3. They might have to call it Baller Mike 3. Guilty, it would be great, not gonna lie. Of course, Maz, I would have to have many drinks to play a game like that. I really would. And even then, it would be like, I don't know. I don't know if I could do this. Let's see. Did that get me any dislikes right off the bat? I probably did. No, not yet. Don't forget to like the stream. If you're new around here, subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, we don't grow as a channel. I see people popping in and out. So do me that favor. Subscribe, because I'm here. I try to be here every Friday, Saturday night. Next Saturday, I probably won't be here because I'm going to a Christmas party next Saturday night. I do have most of my outfit for that. So that'll be fun. I don't have shoes, but I don't know. Do I need shoes? Do you need shoes when you go to a business style Christmas party? Oh, I tell you guys, it's one day after another of just strangeness. Today, okay, we did photos with the family today. We took the little one out, got photos with Santa and all these other things. But out of all places, Christmas party so early, December 9th is not early for a Christmas party, Mass. Right? That's like the 22nd is my last day of work for the year. How do you chat on mobile? I have no chat option. You click the live chat on mobile. Where you would normally click where it says comments, they shrink it down to a live chat window. Well, you're chatting on mobile. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's very confusing. It doesn't show it properly. The heart thing is gone? Yes, because I figured out how to get rid of it, Cthulhu. It annoyed me so badly. I needed to get rid of live reacts. I'm glad the heart is gone. Yeah, everyone's glad the heart is gone. The heart of the cards. Okay, where, like, there we are. They're changing me on the app again. Go here. Go into here. Mute that. Skip that. Okay. No, I'm pausing my own stream. Okay. Oh God. See, this is ridiculous on mobile. Like this is what I see on mobile. Two girls. So, Tagus, you see on mobile, see right here where it looks like you would normally click on to comment. If you click that, that actually is the live chat now. They've kind of made it very confusing. Oh, weird. Oh, you're not in the app where I'm in the app. Let me see where it is not in the app. I gotta go this way. Two girls, one Cindy. Yeah, apparently. This way. And then hold on, Tagus. Oh, because Brave has built-in ad blocker. I forgot about that. Well, there you go. That's probably what it is. Here. Oh, it doesn't even... No, it doesn't show it for me. More? Weird. So if you're on your phone and you're in like if you're on your phone and you just kind of show it up on your phone, there isn't an option unless you're in the app now to chat. Because I just have this up on a web browser on my phone now. Strange. Because it should show it regardless. I will have to slide the comments left for live. What? Slide. How do you? This is just in a web browser on your phone. Did Cinders download Baldur's Gate 3? No. Bo Falcon, what's going on? Oh, that's something you have to enable, or shall I say YouTube will enable it for you automatically? Yeah, yes, the live reactions are enabled automatically in YouTube. You actually have to go in and click them off every time you stream. It's so annoying. On web phone, it defaults to mobile site. Well, no, because I have on my phone, I think I have this set up. Yeah, it's set up for desktop site. So, Tagus, the other way to do it is to set it to mobile site and see if it does that. Because if you're on desktop site, then it shows it. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. You actually have to click into desktop site on mobile to get the chat if you're in a web browser. So if you hit the three dots or you hit your settings on your phone, and then you can tell it to go to desktop site instead of the mobile site. That's what it is. Remember the old trailer for Baldur's Gate 3? It looked like a dark fantasy game. The new ones made it look like a porn game. Yep. Troll Warrior, what's going on? Welcome on in, everybody. Don't forget to like the stream. And you know, check yourself in. Subscribe to the channel. Just check yourself in. Yeah, Bo, I don't see them in the thing. I did message you. I don't see them. However, her craft room is cluttered like you wouldn't believe. As far as I know, she doesn't. As far as I know, she doesn't. Oh, yay. That's controversial parts of the game. Well, that's good to know, Maz. It is. It is good to know for streaming purposes. Right? Because I would like to keep things PG when it comes to streaming. You know, how did I do in today's video with me blurring? Did you guys even notice that I blurred part of the video out? Now that I've got new tools that I've been playing around with. So they extended that and called it Baldur's Gate 3. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. It's still unfathomable for them to add the thumbs up to the blur. Perfect. Yeah, I had to watch that this morning. First thing. Well, this is something to enter into. Yes, every time no real than you are. Every time. Something to enter into is the blurring of the jiggle physics of penises. What can I say? I don't know what to say to that. Those are the games that we seem to give awards to. Except they're not blurred. Those are the award-winning games out there on the market right now. I mean, okay, sure. I guess sex always sells because that's all it is. And I don't know what to tell everyone else. Hi, Janai. Come here. Come here, girl. What? What is going on, girl? I know you want to say hi. Come on. Everyone wants to see you. Everyone loves to see you. What? What? You okay? Why are you whining? Hmm? Oh, is that a good scritch of the year? I know that is. Wow, I always use the app, but yeah. Yep. Yeah. You good girl? Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, why are you licking so much? You just want another treat. Is that what you want? She just wants another treat. GTA 6, you know, I will be getting it as soon as it comes out. I've been looking forward to that for a while. Okay, Maz. New Baldur's Gate 3 the 3 song. Your balls hang low to the... Yeah, yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Can you throw him over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Yep. Hope GTA isn't like Saints Row. A lot of people are scared of that, Cthulhu. A lot of people really are scared that Grand Theft Auto 6 will be like Saints Row, which is, I don't know, that's the trend. It wouldn't surprise me. It would be very unfortunate if they do go that route with GTA 6. I know the trailer was leaked on Twitter. I believe it was yesterday. Also, thank Lethal Company for getting that song stuck in my head. I haven't, you know what? I've barely seen anything from Lethal Company. I kind of want to pick it up. I just haven't picked it up yet because I don't. I need to find a group to play with. It looks like, because it looks like playing Lethal Company by solo is lethal. GTA 6 will be my hometown, I heard, and including all of Florida. Well, isn't it Vice City all over again? Okay, go lay down. Go lay down, girl. Fallout show rewriting canon, Vault Boy original origins to be introduced. Yeah, I heard some stuff about Fallout. I know Desolator was talking about it on his stream earlier tonight. Or this morning. Vice City, just Miami? Well, we're going to Miami. Of course you are, Maz. Of course you are. Fallout stuff looks so bad, but I know people are going to eat it up. Yeah, apparently that's what they do. Yay, it works. Well, that was a thing. Tagus, I'm glad that worked out for you. They're going to expand it from there. Yeah, it's interesting to go back to Vice City. Isn't this the first time Grand Theft Auto is going back to one of the cities? You know, Grand Theft Auto 5 being one of the highest rated games out there, with how many copies are out there on the market and so many people still play it today, it's going to be tough to see if Grand Theft Auto 6 actually will take over that spot of Grand Theft Auto 5. It will be very interesting. It's like Diablo 3 versus Diablo 4. More people right now are playing Diablo 3 over 4. Liberty was in 3 and 5? Okay. Was wondering that. Well, Miami is the only city that's not a Sanctuary City in the series. It's going to take over, no doubt. Well, you hope. You hope it does. You do worry that the storyline or how the progressive nature of things will continue to go forward, if they will do well. You just don't know how well the game will actually take off. It all depends on what the storyline is. Like I said, I saw what looked like a trailer. I couldn't confirm if it was the trailer or if some fandom did it, but yeah. GTA hijack a bus of illegals. That won't go well in the game. Nope. I mean, it'll be interesting. It would be fun to see them tie in like more pop culture stuff into it. Hey, see, Maz, holy cow, Maz, almost to the minute. Almost to the minute. We've been streaming for 29 minutes, and I said Maz had about a half an hour before Clayton showed up and ruined it all. Well, on lighter news, Godzilla -1 destroyed Hollywood. It sounds like Godzilla -1 is absolutely dominating right now in the theater. Everyone's liking it, the critics and the audience. It's an interesting, Wish was destroyed by Godzilla. Well, Godzilla puked up a star-sized wish and just spat it back out. What's going on, Clayton? Oh, Clayton. Just trying to get you on your best behavior tonight, Clayton. You know, I could get up and leave the room for a second just so you can plump my chair up. I might go see it. Me like when big monster fight stuff. Yes. And isn't it tying into Kong too? -1, and then the next one's King Kong versus Godzilla or something. Oh, that doesn't count. So you can't fluff my pillows? Clayton, you don't want to fluff my pillows? Because that's what you're here for. That's what you are, is the fluffer. Trolls beat Wish last night. Well, I guess that's a thing. Just roll out of the room so Clayton doesn't see the buns. No, I think they're doing their own Monster versus stuff, so I assume they're getting other movies with monsters. Godzilla 1 is Japanese timeline, not US. Ah. Janai is passed out on the rug. She is laid right down on her side. She is completely passed out on the rug. Aren't you? Here. I can do. Oh, that woke her up. I'll wait until she's laying back down. I'll snap a picture just so I can show you guys. Yeah. I do have a crate down there full of stuff that I'm moving. There you go. So Nightcrawler is a butt baby and got fired out like a cannonball. Cthulhu, I don't know. I really don't know. You have Mystique, a shapeshifter. She can shapeshift to whatever she wants, and chose the Hut 42 to shoot Nightcrawler out like a football. Oh, L coming in with facts there on Clayton. She played way too much Baldur's Gate 3. I saw a picture of that scene today, the Mystique giving birth, and someone drew in the lines where their legs and showed the doctor's hands would actually be like inside her ass. And you were like, what is going on? Why is it drawn this way? Maz, L's 100% right. That is a thing. Oh, Clayton, see, I gotta sit there and let you be the fluffer you are. Some people take pride in their work. They do. That's why he cleared it up. Oh, you're just a plumper. I didn't go 4 years to plum school to be called a fluffer. Thank you very much. Clayton, just the plumper. Oh, he got you went to school to become a plumper? How much did that school cost you? Because if that school literally cost you more than $100 a semester, you got ripped off, man. You got ripped off. Dr. Plumper? Or is it just making them all nice and juicy like a ballpark? You know, like, I pay hands over buns. Okay. There, now she's actually laying down. Don't let me info Clayton on what a plumpkin is. Bo, I'll put your tags on them. I will. Here you go. This is the comfiest dog in the world right now. There you go. It's like the story of a guy in Germany got himself caught in a phallic symbol statue. The joke was he wanted to become an unborn baby again, so you use your imagination where you got caught. Oh, boy. Thank you, Bo, though. My reminder of why I shouldn't zone out for even 30 seconds on one of these streams. Clayton, be just the cameraman filming it and fluffing. Oh boy. Well, I hope you play the best Christmas movie on TV, that being Gremlins. You know what? I don't even own a copy of Gremlins. I don't even own a copy of Gremlins. That's something that I probably should own. I haven't seen Gremlins since I was quite young, and it scared the piss out of me when I was a kid. It's probably why I don't own it. But it's a cute movie now. Maz, please. That was not cool. Clayton's going to get a ghost. Clayton's going for the ghost. What? But Gizmo. Clayton apparently is running after a ghost. He's not running away from the ghosts. He's ghost hunting now. Ghostbusters 2 is a Christmas movie. It happens a week before New York. That's true. Die Hard. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? So many people say it is. So many people say it's not. Yes. No. See? The chat is... Clayton got ghost gooed. Ew. Clayton got some green slime. Ghosty goo. This is now Clayton. He's been slimed. Die Hard, Rambo, Lethal Weapon, not Christmas movies. Really? But Die Hard plays Christmas music during the credits. And the party is at Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, it is a Christmas party. They play Christmas music during the credits of Die Hard. So now you gotta say, is that the hallmark of a Christmas movie? It's playing Christmas credits. I don't know. Neither movie require Christmas. So, they might not require Christmas, but it has Christmas. Maz ran away from the hugs, so the hugs ran after her. So you're hugging the ghost of Maz. You hear that, Maz? You're dead to Clayton. Also, now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, if it did, if it was not Christmas, no one would have been there. True. Didn't he have his flight canceled? It's been a long time since I've watched Die Hard. It really is. I should watch that. We should set up a Christmas disc, like Christmas movies in the Discord, like over the Christmas break. That might be fun. Do something like that, and then we can come back into here and talk about the movies. That might be interesting. No, it was an office party. They can happen anytime. But it was Christmas. It was a Christmas office party, was it not? CC, I won't acknowledge you here. Talk to the hand. Aw. She killed Habs. No, Habs is taking a break. Rambo was the abuse of a veteran movie. Can happen anytime. Well, so can Christmas. Haven't you heard that you can have Christmas in July? All movies are Christmas movies. Home Alone is 100% a Christmas movie. 100% a Christmas movie. How is Home Alone not a Christmas movie? Yes, Bo. That's about the same. He is doing well. I did message him not too long ago. He said he was doing well. But parents can abandon you at any time, though. Yeah, but you're going on Christmas vacation. It's a Christmas movie. Home Alone is 100% a Christmas movie. Damn it, stores putting out Christmas decorations in July. Well, only Costco really does that. Only Costco puts out Halloween and Christmas decorations at the same time in the middle of summer. And then they don't sell it throughout the rest of the seasons because they're out. Reminds me, I should look at Costco again. I haven't had a Costco membership in a long time. Oh, man, I tell you. Whatever is going on, it's starting to I don't know if you guys noticed in the video my voice was off a little bit today for the Baldur's Gate 3 video. Say hello to Habs now, and then I hadn't seen him, so I was worried, but he's doing fine. Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah. Low Baldur's Gate 3. There's a new name for it. How many random names do we need to come up with Baldur's Gate 3? Because I tell you, they just keep piling it into that game. Right? I guess you'll never really see a parody of the game if they just do it first. So Golem Kong or Walking Dead, what is worse? I heard that I saw that Kong game was pretty bad. Walking Dead at least is a playable game, and so is Golem, but it looked like the King Kong game was absolutely so bad. The game needs a lowrider ZZ Top more than El Camino. Jeez. I tell you, this whatever is going on in my system, it's up and down. Blow Rider. Oh boy, Blow Rider 3. There you go, Clayton. Oh. See, now you get to see me yawn because things are being affected. I was looking forward to trying to stream tonight. And then I was like, oh, I don't really want to stream a game because I'm going to get into a game and then not want to play it because I'm just starting to feel bad. See if I can just talk through this. Need a pimp mobile. My DOGG. Cockroaches of Hasbro. Oh boy. So why do all the species want to bang each other? Makes no sense. Lizards and elves is weird, but I guess there's no difference. It's just aesthetic. Well, it's like the new Dungeons and Dragons. They are literally removing the term race in the new Dungeons and Dragons book. They have finally switched it up to species. Right? All to please the sensitivity readers out there. And you sit there and you go, do you really, is this really where we're going nowadays? Where just saying something on the internet, putting text in a book, everyone's got to be like, oh, that you can't say that. Did anyone see the new Mountain Dew furry commercial? No. Mountain Dew went furry? Okay. She's throwing stuff around up there. I'm guessing she dropped something on the floor. Drink Mountain Dew and it turns you into a furry? Uh-oh, don't tell Crash that. Elle, don't tell Crash that. He'll start sending me Mountain Dew. He will. He literally will. Mountain Dew furry commercial. I say about time. Uh-oh. Maz wants furries. Maz wants the furries. She wants to taste the caffeinated furry fandom. Ugh. That's where they go now. Okay, close that. Okay. I don't know. Mountain Dew furry. Lizard and lizard your soul. New needs dew ad review. What? So they got lizards drinking Mountain Dew? Oh yeah, there was the Planet Mountain Dew, the AI version of it. That was kind of weird. Drink Mountain Dew before this commercial. Oh boy, don't be scared until it says, ooh. Then be terrified. Oh no. Ugh. How old is it there, Maz? Or not Maz, L? Ugh. Can't believe I'm looking this up. New furry bait ad from Mountain Dew. It's a month old. Gross. The hell? Oh. Okay. It's the Your Soul Needs Dew. Okay. It's 2 minutes long. I found a 30-second one. It's on the Mountain Dew channel. Hey, hold on. We don't want to play that. Oh, there is a 2-minute one. Why do you autoplay when I go there? I don't want to autoplay it. I got it queued up. How do I do this? Because okay, I'm muting audio onto the stream so I can watch this. I'm watching it right now, but I'm not playing it on stream. You're gonna get my reaction to it. Some guy's like smiling at a computer, and now he's surprised that he sees himself as a lizard. And he looks like part of the lizard people, so I'm not surprised by that. You got a girl in a diner that looks in the mirror and sees herself as a bird. So it's mute the music. Everyone sees themselves as a furry in Mountain Dew. So we got some random guy in the middle of the street that thinks he's a tiger in reflections. And Buddy's now getting a Mountain Dew from a vending machine. And he's entered the elevator. And he sees himself as a lizard with Mountain Dew. Okay. That's just weird. Then he drinks it as a lizard and gets color. The bird girl grows feathers and the tiger grows color. All right. And the three of them go to karaoke drinking Mountain Dew. This is like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas because you drank Mountain Dew. Do they have a new ad like name? Okay, we graffitied the wall on Mountain Dew. Play video games on Mountain Dew in a bus. And now we play pool. All right. They gonna jump? What? That makes no sense as a commercial. That's the ad name. Your Soul Needs Dew. Sent you old one from 2016 that played during Super Bowl. Uh oh. You guys are sending me Super Bowl commercials. Puppy Monkey Baby. Yeah, I've seen that one. That one's old. That one's better than what I just watched. Do the Your Soul Needs Mountain Dew. You gotta cook dinner, Cthulhu. What are you cooking me tonight, Cthulhu? I'm not sold on furry Mountain Dew. I mean, I guess it didn't really scream anything to anybody. You have furries drinking, or you have random people drinking Mountain Dew, and then they become a furry, and you just sit there and you go, "Are you all right? Are you all right? Did that Mountain Dew really change your perspective on reality that now you think you're a furry?" Instead of putting caffeine in Mountain Dew, they're just lacing it with shrooms. Remember Sobe? Yeah. Those had lizards on them. I like those drinks. Too bad there's only Sobe water and energy drinks now. Yep. Do the fur. It's a commercial advocating yiffing. I didn't get that from there, but okay. So now, do the fur. You're advocating for furries having sex. It just do the fur. I guess. Do the fur. That's kind of it's out there. I'm not gonna say that's out there, and if that's the stuff behind it, I guess. But I don't. No, I don't see it. It just looked like a strange. You create a different personality and you become furry, or a bird, or a lizard. Like you have a tiger and a lizard and a bird. So one is a scaly, one's a furry, and the other one's the bird. I guess they all fit into the furry fandom, but it's weird. It was a very weird commercial. It wouldn't be what my first choice of watching anything to do with drinking Mountain Dew. That's for sure. It's a very weird commercial. I don't really have much of a take on it other than that. Other than look like they were just out there trying to have a good time. But very weird. Not gonna lie. Oh. Jeez, trying to speak. Like now my throat's settled a little, but yeah, hoping it stays that way. Oh, should do a video on it. It will probably get a lot of views. Mountain Dew goes furry for the thumbnail. I mean, like, I could, if that's what you guys want to see, is me doing a video on furries and the fandom of doing the do. Maybe I can rope someone else into that. That might be interesting. I do have a video that I have queued up for tomorrow. PlayStation actually looks like it's supposed to be bring out your inner animal, like a spirit animal. Bo, that's more kind of what I get from it. Put on a mask to do it. Uh-oh. No, I'll go buy a Mountain Dew and I'll put on the bunny mask. You got your fur ready for winter? You got your fur bunny PJs and a cat suit I love to wear only when it's cold? Maz, you're in Florida. Is it ever cold there? Vanny mask? Ooh. I don't have quite a Vanny mask. I have a bunny mask, but it's not a Vanny mask. Vanny mask would be fun to own. That's for sure. Yeah, video I have queued up for tomorrow. PlayStation, Sony PlayStation is actually deleting hundreds of seasons of content from the PlayStation Store. So if you've purchased any seasonal stuff off the PlayStation Store to watch, like Mythbusters, Northwood's Law, any seasonal right? They're removing like all seasons from the store, and if you've purchased any of it, they're removing it out of your library. You saw an image of Baldur's Gate 3 FNAF crossover. Oh, poor Freddy. Yeah. Well, that's one bear to another, I guess, there, Al. I guess that's what you get. One bear. Yeah. Just sounds lame. Yeah, pretty much is. They're removing all, like, if you've paid for this content to own it on your PlayStation Store, they're removing it and they're saying it's a licensing issue, like they did last year at this time. Right? The things expire on the PlayStation Store very quickly, which is not cool. They've put out legal notices and all this other stuff, but yeah. Last year it got -6. Oh my, Maz. It is -6 here right now. That's not even cold. Don't rent games, demand optical drives. Yeah, pretty much. Tonight it's supposed to be -9. Tomorrow it's going to be 0. Monday and Tuesday will be 4 and 6. Those are great working days. All week is another mild week. What's Christmas looking like? Christmas right now, they're saying it's supposed to be -7. Yeah, PlayStation is pretty much turning into the Blockbuster of movies, video games, and digital content. You can rent from them, you pay them a rental fee, but then you don't own it. They can take it away at any time. It's pretty ridiculous. It gets down to the 20s in winter there, really, so it does get minuses normally. It's going to be unseasonably warm, Maz, this year. Right? Right, L? I thought Christmas was canceled for being too white. There's never been a Black Christmas except Pompeii. Oh, come on, L. Come on. Hope he converted it from Fahrenheit, and that's way colder if he didn't. Then -6 Celsius. -6 Celsius is about 20. Because 32 is 0. -6 is not cold. I deal with -30 come January, February. Snow is racist. Yeah, of course. Here we go. It's like the House of Commons here, where apparently the government controls the weather. And it's the government's reason why we're not going to have a white Christmas this year. It's going to be brown and dead, like it is in most years. Christmas has 2 seasons. The day where it snows and turns to ice, and then the next day where it all turns to slush, brown, and absolutely disgusting, gross snow because they throw down so much gravel on the snow, it just turns brown. We don't have white Christmases. They're brown here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. Oh, I tell you. It's on the shelves. Oh, boy. Elle is shelving Christmas. That's how far we're going with this. Ugh. So how is everyone else doing? What is everyone else asking for Christmas this year? I went to, like, we did Christmas photos today. We actually went, out of all places, we went to Cabela's to get Santa photos with the kid. Does anyone else think that's odd? Going to Cabela's for Christmas photos. Okay. Whoa, 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 I don't want that. There we go. Okay, I want this. And then this. There we go. I could do this. Perfect, that'll work. Cabela's is a very big chain, sounds about right. No, you misheard me. If she said -6 in Fahrenheit, that's under -20. Yes. Cabela's is dank. Yeah, it was surprising. Like, we thankfully we went to Cabela's. I got to say this. Thankfully we went to Cabela's to do these Christmas photos, because we were talking about going to West Edmonton Mall, which is literally down the road from where we are right now. And they went into lockdown. Someone showed up with a rifle and locked down the entire mall. It was locked down for like an hour. And we would have been there waiting for Santa photos if that happened. Yeah, when we went to Cabela's, West Edmonton Mall actually locked down, and we had talked about going there instead. The Extra Life Mall? Yes, where I did Extra Life, in there. Yep. West Edmonton Mall is the biggest mall in North America, by the way. It's a pretty much big landmark. Santa handing out rifles, fun times. Actually, we were at Cabela's. We were looking at a bunch of things. I should go back and pick one up. I just about bought Riley for Christmas one of those pop guns where it's got the cap that goes in the end, and you like fire it like a rifle, and it makes that pop sound. I bet the shooter got their guns from Cabela's and then went to the mall. I highly doubt that there, Bo. Silent night, deadly night. Oh boy. Yeah, it was. I was thankful we didn't do that. I was like, oh, that's good. We did not go to Cabela's or go to West Edmonton Mall, because it would have been bad. Where are we? Thank God I don't work at West Ed. Yeah, that's for sure. So those that are in the Discord, I will share you. I'll share the photo with you guys in the Discord. I'll do that right now. You guys want to see the Santa photo? Here you go. It's very cute. You certainly work at Kingsway. I used to work at Kingsway. Long time ago. I used to work for Sears, and I used to work for Sportmart. Both companies that have closed. They've gone. Both companies I quit working at. And then shortly after they closed their doors. So yeah. Don't do holidays much after the D&D channels, doing horror-themed discussions. All October, just shut up with holidays until Cadbury egg time. Oh boy. I haven't worked in almost 7 years. Oh, Jess. Sears, the good old days. Yeah, I used to be shipper-receiver at Sears. They tried getting me on, what is it, recovery or whatever it is? Loss prevention. but I answered their test too truthfully. So I don't know. They said you answered the test in all the questions the way we would expect you to answer them. So you're not a good fit. I was like, what? You give me a test and I answer it the way you guys expect them to be answered, and then it's too much. That's what I do. It's a multiple choice test. You want an actual, you want me to write up an essay on why I should have been part of loss prevention? Yeah. Sears, the original Amazon. Yep. You guys remember the wish list catalog? Some kid tried to shoplift from my workplace. I saw him trying to hide it. I told my manager, and he called security. Hey, how about Mayhem? I'll one up you on that. As a shipper receiver, we also help load things into people's vehicles, right? Maz. And there was a TV that came down for us to load up. A TV with the TV stand. The TV stand got loaded. But while the TV stand was being loaded by my coworker, I was looking at the transaction and was like, something doesn't seem right with this. So I'd phoned upstairs. And it turned out the credit card was stolen, first off. So then I busted that. Anyway, they took off with this TV stand in their vehicle that had already got loaded up. They didn't get the TV. Whatever. We ended up going to court. And I had to do like the court case and stand up and be like, this is what I saw, yada, 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 whatever. Years later, I'm working in a Sport Mart. And right close to the end of the day, close to us closing up shop, I have I was a sales manager at this time. And I had one of my employees at the time come up and say, there's some strange lady in the change room and she's just piled a bunch of stuff in there, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna call security because it's the end of the day, right? And so I come out, I stand on the floor, I wait for security shows up. And then I recognize the girl. It's the same girl that I busted with the stolen credit card like 2 years prior to that. And she has a mall ban. She has a ban in the mall for theft. Straight up. Right? So I turned to security. I'm like, she's on the ban list from the mall because I busted over when I used to work for Sears. Right? And you just sit there and you're like, repeat offenders, they try again. And yeah. Shop smart. Shop S-Mart. Yep. Cinder Security. Yeah, S90. Yes. I used to be that guy. I never actually was loss prevention, but I had a keen sense for it. Elizabeth Moss goes to the changing room, comes out looking like Melissa McCarthy. Yep. Pretty much. Shop smart. Shop S-Mart. Sport Mart. It literally was S-Mart. Except it was sporting goods. So, to this day, I can still tell you what you want for a snowboard, how to pick out a bike, and the type of outerwear you want to wear, but that's me. It's not useful anymore. Cinder Blart Mall Cop. No. I just had a keen sense. You know, actually the craziest story was the fraud. The fraud story. The one where I actually busted a fraud ring. So this is the last year I was working there. I as a store manager running the store, and there was a large, chubbier guy that came into the store. He just kind of walked through the store really quick, just looking around. You know, it's that attitude. I can pick him out of a crowd most of the time. And I approached him. I'm like, oh, what can I help you with? And he's like, oh, you know, how much is a snowboard package? How much usually? Can I get one? Can I get one for like $500? I'm like, oh yeah, you can get one for $500. And he's like, okay, I want to get a gift card for like $500. I'm like, this is usually how things go down, right? You look at you look at them, you're like, okay, let's go up to the till. I'll ring you up for a $500 gift card. I will do this for you, right? And at Smart Mart, you took down phone numbers, didn't necessarily take addresses, but you used phone number to look it up and all these things. And he hands me a card, a credit card. And like the credit card is chiseled. Like the number on it is chiseled out of the credit card. It's like one of these credit cards where it would all be eights and then everything is chiseled down to the number. Right? And you're like, okay, you know this is a fake credit card. You know this is fraud right off the bat. So I take the card. I'm like, do you have any identification or anything so I can cross-reference it? He hands me the identical card, but not the actual chiseled version of it. The actual credit card, that like this stolen credit card, right? And I'm like, yeah, without any photo ID, I'm not giving this back to you. This is where the guy took a swing at me, right? I did the whole, like, I anticipated it. I did the whole backup, the whole Neo Matrix crap. Reach over, grab my phone in the same swoop, dial for security and the police, right? Bring the phone up to my face, and I'm like, I need police, right? The guy comes around the counter, grabs the cord of the phone, so I extend it out and let it launch. It smokes the guy in the face. Right? It just smokes him in the face. At the same time, it hits the ground, bounces up, and this is where my sales manager at the time is coming up to the till. It bounces off the floor. He picks it up into his hand. At this time, the guy is walking towards me behind the till. I hop on top of the counter. I hop down off the counter as this guy's chasing me through the store. I dart out of the store across the way to the store that was across the way. I tell them to call the police, right? Then I turn around and see the guy leave the store. So what do? I don't sit there and wait. I follow the guy out in the parking lot. I see him get into a vehicle and I duck behind a car. Like, I duck down behind the car because this guy has already taken a swing at me. I'm like, I'm not getting into a confrontation with this guy. He's absolutely going to completely wreck me. So I duck down behind the car and see him get into a U-Haul trailer. I get the license plate of the U-Haul, all this other stuff. Then I report back to the police. The police show up. Right, I give them the license plate to the U-Haul, and they're like, "We're not finding the license plate anywhere. Are you missing a digit?" I turn to them like, the license plate is an Arizona license plate because U-Haul gets all their insurance from Arizona. They don't get it from Alberta, so U-Haul license plates are Arizona license plates, and the police didn't even realize that. So once I told them that, they get on the horn right away because now they've got a full thing, full make and model of the U-Haul, the license plate, everything to track this guy down. They come back like a week later. I do a lineup photo test for them, all this other stuff. And they tell me they busted the guy for a complete fake credit card ring. They actually busted him and like several other people that were creating and using fake credit cards to commit fraud throughout the city. Absolutely insane story. And I'll never forget it. I used to have video evidence of it all, but I've lost that long ago because I took the video off the camera for the police. Yeah, it just absolute insaneness when it came down to retail stores. About 2 weeks later after that, we had the VP of the company come into the store. And he asked me why I didn't bother just ringing through the transaction. He said, you should have just rang it through. Insurance would have covered it. And I turned around. It was at that point that I turned around and I started my exit strategy from the company. Because I said, I'm not working for this company with stories like that. right? With a company that's going to tell me to ring through a fraudulent credit card that wouldn't have been covered through insurance. It would have just went through as fraud, right? And the credit card company would have been like, this card doesn't exist. There is no insurance on this whatsoever, right? And that's when I said, forget it. I don't want to work for these guys. If they're going to give me crap for stopping a fraud ring, for completely eliminating this type of thing, eliminating this type of crime, and they're just going to tell me commit the crime anyway, because I knew it was a fake credit card. I knew it was a fake credit card. How can I put through ring through a transaction if I knew it was if I could tell it was fake? The credit card shouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked. Well, actually, L, you can copy credit cards. You used to be able to do it with a VCR, actually. VCRs used to have a weird thing with credit cards. Right? Same sort of thing. That magnetic strip, I believe you used to be able to copy it using a computer. This is old. This is old, though. VCR card. Yep. At least that was the theory. I never knew if that was real or not. If you could actually take just the magnetic strip of a credit card and copy it like you would for like a VHS tape, right? How you copy that type of film. I believe it was the same sort of technology, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that is true. I never did look that up. Clayton apparently fluffed my buns during that story, so... You know, Clayton, I know what gets you on. And one of these days, I probably should start the paid-only shirtless Cinder channel. I guarantee you that I would probably make more money doing that. Oh, man. Yeah, no, just craziness. You know, yeah. Came back at shirtless Cinder channel. Yeah. Oh, how much? How much? Clayton wants me shirtless. How much to take this shirt off? Oh, boy. OnlyFans? I mean, I'm just a buns guy, but... Oh... You know what? If I ever get to 1 million subs, ever in my lifetime, maybe I start that. Maybe I start a shirtless Cinder channel on OnlyFans. Then, at that point, I have nothing to lose anymore. I have absolutely nothing. I've reached everything out there on the internet, and I'm just putting myself more out there at that point. Here. If I ever in my lifetime, shirtless is too much for YouTube. If I ever in my lifetime reach 1 million subs, I'm going to say this now. I will make a shirtless calendar. Hello, long hair. I hope you're doing well. Now I have to wonder how many people are going to clip that. Oh, yeah. See, I can promise the impossible because I don't ever think that'll happen, but you never know. You never know. I still don't think it would happen. It's dreaming, right? Everyone's got distracted by Death Star blowing up. Clip what? Oh, L missed it. L missed it because they had to go see the Death Star blow up. Perfect. We now know Star Wars is more important than sitting here listening to a rambling man. One that stops people in their tracks. L, I missed it. Boo. Oh, it's on TV? The Death Star blowing up is on TV? And in the meantime, Cinder gets jacked and buys some firefighter plans for this. Yeah, long hair, I got Battle.net. Cindy be stripping. TNT non-Disney marathon. Nice. We don't get TNT up here anymore. I don't think. Old school Star Wars is where it's at. Oh. DR2 Dance Revolution. Oh, Diablo 2. Yeah, I do have it. And make a photo calendar. Yeah. I'll get the firefighter plans for you guys. I do not play Hearthstone. No. I have played, I think, 2 games of Hearthstone in my life against the AI. Learning how to play it. And that's about it. And I looked at it and went, this isn't the game for me. But Diablo 2 Resurrection. Yes, I do have Diablo 2. It's been a while. It took me quite a while to redo my Battle.net account. You're playing Diablo 2 right now? Nice. You got a sorcerer, can start a new level. Diablo 2. What do I have in Diablo 2? I don't even have it installed right now. Yeah, I don't even have it installed. I'd have to look. I think I started a druid a while back. Diablo 2 is where it's at, though. What? Hold on. What? Old friends of mine are playing WoW right now. Jeez. Yeah, I see you're playing Diablo 4 right now. Still got fire sorcerers called Melissa Andre? Melissa Andre? Melissa Dre? Melisandre. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones? Where? When? Oh, people are funny online. The Red Witch. Oh, yes. Yes, the Red Witch. That does make sense. Oh. One of these days I'll get back into a game. Thought they smelt bad on the outside. Oh God, I'm a duck. This other streamer on Twitch named a duck after me in Placid Duck Simulator. Maz, you are a duck. You go quack quack, sometimes goose, but it's placid, so it just doesn't sit up right. Does the duck at least float? Or does it just turn over on its head? It floats? Oh. It floats. That's all it's good for. Bobbing up and down in the water. Like a bar of soap. Remember, Maz, don't drop the soap. Otherwise, Clayton will come back with the soap because it's all bubbly and plump it up. You only read the punchline? Oh, wait. I only saw the punchline there, L. Yeah, L, your last comment before that was the TNT non-Disney marathon, and then you said, I thought they smelt bad on the outside. YouTube ate it. Yep. Yeah, YouTube ate your comment, L. 100%. YouTube ate your comment again. You're going to have to space it out if you really want to get it through. Got Mountain Dew between Star Wars movies. Okay. You Mountain Dewed before your Star Wars movie. Is that where you saw the Star Wars, the Mountain Dew? What do Tauntauns and furries have in common? You thought they smelled bad on the outside? Yeah, see, that didn't come through the first time. That 100% did not come through. The commercial? Oh, okay, so that's where you saw the Mountain Dew commercial. So now they're advertising furries with Star Wars. Well, I guess it goes with Chewbacca and Yoda. The hell is a Tauntaun? That's the from Hoth, the camel-like creature that they split open, that Han Solo split open to save Luke. You know, where the line's from. I thought they smelt bad on the outside. Yeah, there you go, Mads. There, it clicked. Yes, it clicked. Yeah, and Clayton, yes, Tauntaun is, I believe that's the proper spelling for it. The Tauntaun, or whatever it is. See, Clayton's just knows it's colder than the planet Hoth. Fake fan. Oh, L gets called out. L. Fake fan. Come on. Tauntaun. Whatever you want to call it. Tomato, potato. Not L, Maz. Oh, Maz. Did Maz even say she's a fan of Star Wars, Clayton? Are we assuming here? Are you making yourself an ass out of you and Maz? Is that what just happened here? You assume Maz is a Star Wars freak? Yeah, you forget. You have to spell things out differently for Cinder to pronounce it. She offended me? I'm not as old as decrepit as you need subtitles. Wow. That's who needs the subtitles today? Oh, I tell you. What happened this week at work? Not too craziness. I got to drive a truck around lots at work today. Not today, but this week. Monday's going to be an interesting day. Work is kind of, I get up, I go to work, I turn my brain off, and I come home. There's not much going on with my work right now that's quite interesting. The old OG Star Wars fans, bad eyes. Although there is a big job coming to Alberta. Yeah. How is the Freedom Turkeys heading to Ottawa this week? I don't know. I didn't even know they were going. I don't really follow too much of it right now. Yeah. I always hear there's stuff that is going to Ottawa. The protests that take the main stage right now is all about the war in the Middle East. So, yeah. They're old news. They can't be used for political gain anymore. So nothing really shows up talking about much of it anymore. Reached down and just touched her foot. And now I'm getting stared at. It's not right, Janaya. Go to sleep. Go back down. Go back and snooze. You're good. We'll let you be. Oh, the look she was giving me, like, how dare you touch my foot? How dare you? She is totally out. puppers. Yeah, she's liking the rug. That's for sure. She likes the rug. I don't know there, Al. All I know is Trudeau is celebrating a brown Christmas this week, it seems. Oh, man. Ooh, I tell you. See, for those that missed, there's Janai laying down there on the ground. Laying on that rug. She's enjoying it. He won't get in again. Yeah, Maz, I tend to agree with you on there. Oh, yeah. Porcelain throne for King Trudeau. Yeah, well, I don't know. I see things up and down for the political spectrum right now, and things that I see on the political side is it's not content I dive into too much. I know, what is it, December 19th is the deadline for the C11 stuff for the CRTC. So I'm waiting for that right now before I talk about it. If the NEP get in, country will be just as screwed. The NDP are not getting in. They are tied with the Liberals right now in the polls, which is absolutely abysmal because they only have like 20% of the vote. That's the polls. This country's political landscape, though, is pretty messed up. It's tough to say where we're going to end up in next year. My understanding, though, is an election will be called within what is it, 6 months now? There will be an election called here in Canada, but until that happens, I don't really have much to say about it. Canada's going to be farther to the right, just like Italy and Argentina, Norway, and a few other countries. Yep. Cinder, welcome to America. Oh, yay. Yay. I get to go to America. All the candidates are corrupt, except Maxi Berman. Yeah. Is the only one that isn't carrying so much corrupt baggage. You are correct there, Tagus. The unfortunate part is Bernier has not a chance in hell to get any sort of power in this country because he's been smeared up and down so poorly. It will be a selection. There will always are. At this time, the Conservative will be selected and everyone will cheer like they won. Yeah, S90, you're pretty much on par with that. It's the illusion of choice, isn't it? Every stage play needs of villains and heroes. Yep. Yeah. If you can embrace the villain, you can always be the hero. That's where things go with that. Not really much I can really say for it. I have thought about, just for YouTube side, I was like, I could start a political channel, but I don't know if I want to do that. That's not content that makes me happy. That's not really anything. You know, the stuff that I'm talking about now, the pop culture, comics, video games, just what I talk about with the channel and some of the stuff out there, I just sit there and shake my head at and laugh. Like, that's what it is. It's more, I laugh at these things because it's absolutely absurd, right? When it comes to the political spectrum, I can't laugh at a lot of it because it's just sad. Some of it pisses me off. Some of it sits there, I go, what do you want me to do? There's not much I can do about this because this is the decisions that's come down. But you I don't know. I don't have the influence. I don't have the giant following for that type of thing. So it's not, the only thing I can really do is write to my MPs and be like, these things need to change. Remember that rule made years ago about criminal charges for spreading false information about anyone running for office? Did that ever pass? I swear it did. Wasn't that in the States, their S90? Either die young or live long enough to become the villain. Yep. I know all the parties except the People's Party Has so many backroom deals going on. Yeah. It's sad that people just choose the lesser of two evils. Either you think of not voting as evil. Yeah. What is it? The last two elections I've wanted to spoil my vote. Go in there and literally draw the line across the thing and spoil the vote. Right? But that doesn't solve anything. Right? It doesn't solve anything to just spoil a vote. That's the problem. Sad times. In Penguin's vid on a guy spending $62,000 on some e-girl. I think I saw the photo of that where it's like the number one donor, like 62K, and she's like, "Look at me, I got pink hair." Talking about that, there was a protest that happened in Saskatchewan. What is it? Thursday or Friday? It just happened. Where they protested in front of the trains, and it actually delayed something like 10 different trains. Now CN is suing them over that, like instantly. Lawsuits have already been filed in the courts, and they're suing these protesters over delays. And two of them were passenger trains, and all the rest were like material and grains and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty serious. Stanley Parable is more logic than modern politics. I used to vote Mickey Mouse. After I voted Nixon, now Mickey is woke. Oh, Jesus. Sad part is Canada, our ballots are not secret to the government. Has a record of every ballot cast and who we voted for. Yep. When you feel like garbage or failure, just remember, you ain't that guy. Nope. Nope, I'm not that guy. They will lose automatically. Yeah. Not the lawsuit, the protesters. They're going to lose automatically because they're going up against CN. CN's suing them. Like, CN's like, they're trying to recoup their losses because they delayed multiple trains. Right? It was in Saskatchewan. Here in Alberta, if you get caught doing stuff like that where you're blocking infrastructure, you get thrown in jail immediately. Because they passed a law against it. It's terrifying how much legal roads power the Canadian railroads have in Canada. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what happens, Tegus, when they don't want to build pipelines and everything gets moved by rail, right? Without the rail right now in Canada, if it doesn't move product in Canada on time, it has compounding effects. That's why. Bob Iger needs to resign. Yeah. Elon to Bob, go F yourself. Yeah, I laughed pretty good at that. Here we don't really have any good candidates, but I see the whole woke thing going away soon. Yeah, the pendulum is swinging away from the woke. Who is protesting? It was people protesting the war. They were literally marching in front of CN trains on the rail tracks, protesting the war in the Middle East. It had nothing to do with Canada whatsoever. Yeah. Biden blocked the pipeline. Obama approved. Yep. Yep. The CN cops have more legal than the RCMP. Yeah, because they deal with borders and they deal with customs. Yeah, you don't want to mess with them. Yeah, Canada isn't in the war. Exactly. Yeah, actually we went for a trip on the CN holiday train. We were invited through the Stollery to go onto the CN holiday train. It's a lot of fun. Absolutely amazing. If you guys look up on Instagram, Gumdrop the Elf, she's a great person. It was a lot of fun. The little one met Santa. The usual guy dressed up as Santa. But we got good pictures, stuff like that. He got a little model train that he got to paint up. He got a train whistle, and he got an ornament, a CN 2023 train ornament, which is absolutely crazy. Like, those things you cannot get normally. Yeah, Canada, don't go to the war unless American leads the way, or unless we're broke and we can't afford, like we are right now. Don't the woke people hate the community or something? You know what, Cthulhu? I don't even understand a lot of what's going on with that. It seems one side of the coin is pushing that way, which is absolutely horrendous. But I think there's a lot of misguided people out there with the war and with the way things are with it right now, which is really unfortunate. There isn't really a true understanding of it. It's something that's been going on for like 100 years, right? Okay, give me a minute. I knew that would disconnect. Oh, sorry. Suddenly I'm getting a little bit of hay fever. Bugging me. Misguided, I think you mean stupid. Yeah, a little bit. Goose are flying south. Yeah. Yeah, there's less and less goose at my work. I know that. We've been watching them. Like, my work has probably some of the largest counts of geese I've ever seen in my life. We drive past them and like the ponds are full of them. You can't even see the water. That's how many there are. Canadian devil goose invasion is coming. Yep. Yeah, Tagus, that's probably about right. Anyway, when we did go to CN, there was a police officer that was directing us where to park. And I was kind of surprised by it because he was at the grounds and he was right there in the middle of the road. You were like, when you showed up, you were like, why is this cop here? And no, this is what they are. This is CN. They don't F around. Reminds me, I should see if they're here. Where are we? Is this one better? Yes. Let's not do that. Let's just do this. Here you guys go. I'll show you a cute photo. Here's a cute photo. Oh my God, that's huge. There we go. There you go. This is little one seeing Santa on the train. Absolutely heart gut wrenching photo. Just too cute. Just too cute. All the other kids were giving Santa like high fives, and he just put his hand so nice in his hand, and it was like, "Hi, how are you?" type of thing, right? The Indie RPG Creator Summit. All white guys? Who cares, El? Let them be. It's funny, but whatever. With today's age, the people that go around and touting that, like, they'll be sitting. It's just a point that people are going to pick on, which is absolutely horrendous. It shouldn't even matter who's sitting there at the table. When it comes to an RPG, you sit there and everyone, you pick out the color of the skin. That's not helping anyone. It's all the woke. Yeah. Like, what was it? I saw a picture on Twitter today where someone said that they're indigenous and all this other stuff, and someone was yelling at them on Twitter because they didn't feel that they put in enough indigenous into their Twitter account. And it was like, what kind of crap is this? This is the world we live in, where it's instant gratification online, right? And the second you see it, it's like, yeah, this is not cool. Bite and anger all the woke anti-war hippies. I love that the woke on. Oh yeah. Like the left eats itself. That's the meme in itself, right? Generally, I just sit there and I'm like, yeah, have fun. By the way, the Baldur's Gate video is already tanking in dislikes. I don't know what it is. Anytime I talk about Baldur's Gate, the video just gets ratioed like crazy. On happier topic, I saw why Australia was Hungry Jack instead of Burger King. Makes Hungry Jack's look like a much better place to go. Good. Okay, so my take on Baldur's Gate, getting ratio is good for you, L? Yeah, well, yeah. Dislike is the same in the algorithm. 100%. I laugh every time I look at it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I see you guys found the video. Also, what do you guys think of the new thumbnails that I've been putting out lately? Hey, thanks, Tigus. What video has dislikes? Anything that's to do with Baldur's Gate. The algorithm will only show it to people who like Baldur's Gate 2. Yep. Like, Baldur's Gate topic gets some views and a lot of dislikes. It's actually started to tear down my ratio on the entire channel. That's how badly they get disliked. Yeah, like my video, Baldur's Gate wins Game of the Year, has 18 dislikes to 12 likes. Yeah, brigading loyalist simps downvoting anything negative. I've had a lot of them rack up a lot of dislikes and then watch the dislikes fall off because they're multiple accounts from the same people. I don't like any of those, Al. No, the extension only really works when they can estimate high amounts of likes and dislikes. It never works for smaller content creators because you don't see the true ratio. Yeah, a bunch of downvotes that melt away. 100%. Wonder what could be happening there? If you open videos in multiple windows, not tabs, multiple windows, you can dislike every time, right? So eventually down the line, YouTube corrects it, but it will show up as multiple dislikes if you open them up in separate windows. You can do the same thing with likes. You can do the same thing with this live stream right now. If you open up multiple versions of this live stream in multiple windows, not tabs, it has to be windows, you can actually up the viewer count of the live stream. But when it goes to processing, YouTube will drop all of those off. Baldur's Gate 3, now it less shrinkflation. Yeah, pretty much. Life hacks with Cinder. Yeah. I know things and I do stuff. That's my YouTube channel. That's what we do here. I know things and we do stuff. Some days it does feel like that though. It really does. No, I can say my opinion will not always please everyone. And I'm fine with that. I really am. If people want to dislike my opinion, they're more than entitled to do that. The same way they can call me an asshole. They can call me what they will. It's not going to bug me. It's the same way that I call Clayton a fluffer, right? He can take it. I understand. But does it mean anything at the end of the day? Not at all. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 were a respectable tale about honorable people throwing into the hero's journey. Baldur's Gate 3 is smut that doesn't deserve that title. Exactly, S90. 100% S90. Clayton with the blow up doll face. Oh man, Clayton's just got that shocked blow up doll look right now, like he's plumping it. Oh man. Cindy wide open with those subs. I saw that, Maz. Why did you retract it? Yeah, that's exactly it, Cthulhu. The game looks more funny than it is a serious game. And I talked about that in my video today. It's not really funny though, because you're trying to play a game and you sit there and you go, you sit there and look at it and go, oh, look, my dick bounces around. This is what I paid $80 to play. This was the most important patch that they could have done to the game, was made your dick bounce around. Can you make it go up and down? Side to side, to and fro? I'm drunk, I got an excuse. Oh, Maz, you're nowhere near drunk enough if you're still here. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Hey, Dark Titan. Dick and balls, Jago physics. Woo! Go Baldur's Gate 3. Conan Exile had flop physics, and it's cheaper. Like, if they put in ragdoll physics, then that's something, right? Ragdoll physics is something to be proud of. Watching a character go flying across the screen while they're ragdolling as they're dying is absolutely hilarious. But then you have a game where you can actually have sex with a bear and watch the jiggle go up and down. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game for you. Enjoy that Baldur's Gate 3, because there's nothing more hilarious than watching the pockets get lined of Hasbro while you sit there and you get it on with whatever you get it on with that game. That's Baldur's Gate 3 for you. I don't know. They removed a lot of cards from Magic the Gathering because they were too revealing or too sexy. But then Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and under the Hasbro umbrella, they're like, oh, you know what? This isn't sexy enough. We need jiggle physics on your penis. You're doing the dick and balls, are you there, Dark Titan? Doing the dick and balls for Dark Titan on Sunday. Hey, Pink Peacock. Well. What's going on, Pink Peacock? I hope you're doing well. I'm glad we're connecting again. It's been a while. Laser Suit Larry was considered smut in 8-bit graphics. I believe you're right on that, Al. That's, yeah. I guess Duke Nukem, You know, going P in Duke Nukem also, right? Bo Falcon saying hi to Pink. You see, Pink, you've been missed here, man. Maz straight up saying you've been missed. Welcome back, Pink Peacock. This is where all the ballers and all the dicks are hanging out. You know, talking about Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, the game is absolutely ridiculous. The game is. You took time away from the MTG stuff. Hello, Falcon Maz. Yeah, you know what? Pink Peacock, I don't talk about much of the Magic the Gathering side of things anymore. If anything, I talk more about Lorcana when it comes down to a card game. But yeah. They say a slippery slope is a logical fallacy, but it's literally all I've observed all my life. One thing leads to another and everyone makes up excuses. Just this far and no further. Hey, Clayton, you're getting a hello from Pink. Now Larian is working on Destiny 3. Well, good for them. They know where their target audience is, and it's horny teenagers that need a game to play. Yeah, Peacock is a big deal on X. Pink Peacock is a very big deal on X. Yeah, I actually had to go through my entire account and delete everything, everyone that I was following at one point. They only made Destiny 1 and 2 to get D&D license. I'm not surprised. Yeah, long hair, you're still in the MTG stuff. You report it out as it is. You play your EDH, which is fun. If you don't become a cesspool, if you don't, it becomes a cesspool. Yep. Yeah, it's 100%. 100% Ping Peacock. You've got to tailor make that Twitter. Sony and Discovery deleting content paid for PSN that belongs to Discovery. No money back. They are stealing people's money. 100%, Dark Titan. I went through the list. However, I do have to say that list that they are deleting off of the Sony Play Store or the PlayStation Store is an extensive list of seasonal content. It's not really any movies. It's not really the type of seasons people care about in the long run. The list is extensive, but it's all stuff that I think you can find for free elsewhere too. So yes, people paid money to have that. However, who are the type of people that paid money to buy Sister Wives on the PlayStation store? On the PlayStation store. Who sat there and actually spent money for seasons of Sister Wives on the PlayStation Store? It's a contract when you buy it. Yeah, it's supposed to be, but apparently it was a limited licensing agreement. Dark Titan, you're 100% correct. I do say this in my video. I have it queued up for tomorrow. What is this new D&D video game? Yeah, no, like I went through the list. The list, it's things like Mythbusters, Shark Week, Northwood's Law, Sister Wives was on it. Like everything I looked at, I went, this is stuff people don't really care about to begin with. So they're going to try and sweep it under the rug, but it's still, people have paid money for these things. It's stupid. It sucks. This is the second one that Sony is doing. They did the same thing last year. They did the exact same thing, but it had a lot more staying power because it was a lot more things that people cared about. Where this one, it's seasonal content of like also Gold Rush. It's all like A&E style shows or Discovery shows that no one really gives two craps about. So I have issues with the MTG community in a whole, a lot of hate growing, people crying about a company that in the end doesn't care. Yep. Pink Peacock, you are correct. There's a lot of stuff in the MTG community that's like that. But that's also to do with Hasbro. They don't care at all. And that's why they're getting away with making Baldur's Gate 3 with penis jiggle physics. Do you care? Generally, no. But it's something to talk about. Cinder, Diablo 2 night. Start fresh. You got a tiny tune to work on. No, not tonight, long hair. Unfortunately, I will be logging off here soon because I got to get up with the little one quite early in the morning, which I guess he was up very early this morning. There's always room for Jago. Jago. Oh, God. See, and I'm tired. Yeah. Yeah, Twitter is one of those weird places, though. I see my timeline has a lot of politics on it now, which is too bad. But of course, I deal with a lot of stuff that's going on in Canada. I try to keep informed on what's going on in Canada, so. Juggalo physics next for Baldur's Gate 3. Probably. See, they had to patch the horniness out of the game and then put jiggle physics back in on where you could bounce around with your crotch. Yeah, they could probably sell junk physics to the prawn industry, since basically forms of direction and tech leads to cutting edge a lot of time. VHX versus Betamax. S90, you're probably right. They're probably making, like I said earlier, if Baldur's Gate 3 does it first, then you don't get the prawn parody of it. I get it too. It's what you make of it. I mute politics while silently keeping on an eye on what you care and know about X. Yep. Like Elon telling Bob Iger to go F himself. Meanwhile, Disney is spending all their ad money on TikTok, which is promoting more of the bad stuff out there in the world than X ever did. But they're spending all their money on TikTok because that's what gets them the views. That's what they really want. But no, X needs to be boycotted because X isn't doing them any favors. Elon's turned that whole thing into a cash cow for a lot of people. I don't pay for X. I don't want to pay for X. Does that hurt me in the long run? I don't know. I don't see X as that platform to make money on. I really don't. I more see it as an open forum to try and have discussions. But, you talk about things like Baldur's Gate 3 and you get blocked by several people. People that you sat there and had full-on conversations with now block me because I don't like the idea of Baldur's Gate 3. No FR, I had X Premium. It's just an edit button. Yeah, there you go. Well, now you can get it monetized, right? Nobody tell Elon how to run his company. No. Like, the guy's taken several companies that had nothing and built them up to multi-billion-dollar companies. He bought Twitter for the reasons he bought Twitter. He turned it into X because he wants it to be the everything app. People can't control their emotions these days. Don't take it personally about those people. No, I don't. The one person that blocked me, though, I'm kind of, I like the content they put out there. So I'm kind of like, oh, that's too bad. They're blocking me now. I'm like, whatever, just because I had a different take on Baldur's Gate 3 than them. And they couldn't argue my take. So instead of arguing my take, they just blocked me. And they're like, yeah, you're talking nonsense. I'm like, okay, sorry. I'm giving you my honest opinion about the game that I absolutely have no care in the world. I blocked you too. Yeah, I know you did, Dark Titan. I bet you did. Block you all day and all night, yeah. I stay out of everything. I really tried to. Yeah, Pink Peacock, but that's the sometimes it's fun to poke in it. That's exactly it. Get in the fight. I generally don't block people. The only people I block are crypto scammers, the porn bots. That's pretty much what I block on Twitter. Otherwise, if you incessantly contact me or you're sending me over and over and over again, I might mute you, but that's about it. OSR blocks me because I called them grifters. You're not doing it right if you're not grifting, right? You have muted scammers, that's it, yeah. I have a few blocks. I have a few personal blocks on Twitter. I'm going to say that, but that's because those people earned it. Yeah, 200 blocks, mainly the things you mentioned, actual perverts. Just the buns. Clayton's flexing those buns. No, back a while ago, like when we started the channel, I had a lot of drama. I was in the middle of a lot of drama, and I just blanket blocked a lot of those to walk away from that stuff. So that's why they're blocked, because I want nothing to do with those people. Send me your Baldur's Gate 3 pics. I don't want pics from Baldur's Gate 3. Please, no. I've seen enough. I had my coffee this morning when I had to look at the Baldur's Gate 3 jiggle physics and naked drow in Baldur's Gate 3 and watching this guy bounce it up and down on the screen. I went, I didn't need to see this first thing in the morning, but you know what? I clicked on it, and that's my own fault. That's my own fault. That's why I blurted out in the video. But it's still, it's anyone that tells me that Baldur's Gate 3 is more than just the sex and the romance, and there's an actual game there, is completely lying to themselves. I just spat out my drink. Yeah, I feel like I had to grow on my own. I 100% pay Peacock. I hear that. I really do. And that's what we've done here for the longest time now. Darth Vader will haunt them down. Vera's already Darth. She already is there. So, Cinder, does Baldur's Gate 3 new physics make it a new helicopter dating sim? Yep. You know what? If you guys have ever played a game called Mount Your Friends, they have real penis jiggle physics. They do, right? That has more of it than Baldur's Gate 3. But Baldur's Gate 3 does it in a semi-tasteful way, I guess. Oh. Mount Your Friends. What the hell? Look it up on Steam. It's a game. It's an absolute hilarious game that I wish I could play on stream, but I don't. I don't. Because it's not appropriate for streaming. Here. I will expose this to you guys. Mount Your Friends. Jiggle physics being tasteful. Yeah. I met a lot of great amounts of nice people here in X and through Baldur's Gate. It was a good game. It was full of crazy. Yeah, it was. The new one, though, is just... the original Baldur's Gate are absolutely amazing. Mount Your Friends. It's a game I was purchased for me a long time ago. I've played a lot of it. I'm not going to lie. I've played way too much of this game. I've played over 6 hours of this game. Not gonna lie, over 6 hours. It's an absolute hilarity game. But if you go look it up on Steam, you'll have a good laugh. Yeah, exactly. Dead on Arrival. I think that's the name. DOA Volleyball was canceled for jiggle physics. That's the problem there. Baldur's Gate 2 is a masterpiece. Yes, I 100% agree. But yeah, like there's games that keep coming out there where they add in the act. Oh, Dead or Alive. Yeah, Dead or Alive. There's games out there where they have the jiggle physics. It's whatever. I don't care. But the only reason why you talk about it now is because this game is not allowed to have it, but this game is. You got to port the new one from Japan. Dead or Alive. Is it crazy from Japan? I bet it is. I bet it is. Yeah, that's the other thing with Baldur's Gate 3. It's actually being censored in Japan over how far they go. You know, the place where they have hentai, the place where they do the spill out breasts on an anime character, and people just completely lose their mind at that. But then Baldur's Gate 3 goes over there because it's made by Western developers, and they're like, yeah, you can't have that here. And you just go, hey. I don't know. Some days it's fun. Other days it's just fun to talk about. Other days you just sit there and laugh at it. You're like, okay, well, this went that far. Fine, I guess. Oh, sweet. Yay. Cool. Yeah, Japanese can't handle the BPC. Well, this has been an interesting night. 2 hours of rambling and talking and just having a good old time. And once again, talking about Baldur's Gate 3, which, I mean, what else is there to talk about? You know, it could be worse. It could be the Nightcrawler situation going on. The Sony PlayStation thing is absolutely horrendous. Watch for that video tomorrow. That's going to be an interesting one. Play a game till dawn. I wish I could, Dark Titan. I really wish I could. That would be a lot of fun. But I have a little one that I have to get up with. This is the problem with being a dad. You have to be up. You have to get up early enough, and you have to do things with the little one. And when there's special needs, you got to feed them. And it's not like I need to get up and actually give my kid a bowl of cereal. I can't do that. I was thinking about it there, Cthulhu. I was thinking about it. Play FF9 stream? Play 9FF stream? It's 9FF. Yeah, adulting. What is that exactly? Does the Switch have a web browser? I haven't seen one on there. I know the Wii used to, but I don't think it does. Off stream. Yeah, Pink Peacock. We'll talk to you soon, for sure. Oh, if you hack it, yes. Oh, interesting. But I think you need the original Switch. I only just got the Switch, so I don't think I can hack it yet. Because the originals you could. Right now you can't with these ones. There's a little thing you can do with one of the Joy-Cons. Anyway, you guys have a great night. Thanks for joining me. I will see you again very soon. Look out for those other videos. Yeah, and go check out the catalog this week because it's been an interesting week. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining. Bye.